Good day everyone, my name is Madeline N. Bagano, a third-year student of Baguio Central University, currently taking up Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. I am majoring in Human Resource Development Management. So for this video, I will be discussing about technostructural interventions, specifically on work design. But before I proceed, just a disclaimer to everyone that this video presentation is for educational purposes only. I am making this video as a partial requirement for my subject organizational development. So I have posted on the description box of this video my online references where I gathered the details and information about the topics so you can check them out for further reading and more information. Now let's start with the discussion. Let me just share to you my screen. Now, the topics that we are going to discuss under technostructural interventions on work design are the following. So, one, we have the engineering approach. Second is the motivational approach. And last but not the least, the socio-technical systems approach. But before we proceed to that, let us first define what is meant by work design. So, work design focuses on creating jobs and work groups that generate high levels of employee fulfillment and productivity. So, in technostructural intervention and work design, it can be a part of a larger employee involvement application because employees are involved when an organization design or construct their jobs. So according to Lumen Learning, a well-designed job can encourage positive behaviors or work behaviors. So how our work is designed can affect how we feel about our job. So whether it can influence us whether we feel motivated or stressed, bored or engaged in what we do. So having a well-designed job or work has positive impacts on individuals, on teams of an organization, and the organization as a whole. So there are three approaches to work design, which are actually the subtopics that we mentioned, which we are going to tackle as we go on with the succeeding slides. Now let's proceed with the engineering approach. So this approach was devised by Taylor and others, for which they introduced the task idea. So accordingly, the work or task of each employee is planned by the management at least one day in advance. So each employee receives written instructions describing in details the task to be accomplished. So this task specifies not only what is to be done, but how it is to be done and when is the exact time allowed for doing it. So the details include the what, meaning the task identity, which should be clearly stated and specified. Next is the how, meaning it pertains to the work method to be used in performing or in doing the work. And of course the when, which includes the time deadlines. So in addition to this, the engineering approach produces two kinds of work design. So when the work can be completed by one person, like the bank tellers and telephone operators, traditional jobs are created. So these jobs are likely simplified with routine and repetitive tasks having clear specifications concerning time and motion. So on the other hand, when the work requires coordination among people, traditional work groups are developed. So work groups meaning it is composed of members. So each member performs a routine task that are coordinated for overall task achievement, and interactions of each member are controlled by supervisors following workflows and schedules also. So examples of these are the project teams, quality improvement teams, and others. next is the motivational approach. So motivational approach to work design views the effectiveness of organizational activities primarily as a function of member needs and satisfaction, and it seeks to improve employee performance. So this approach has the emphasis on designing a job or a work that focuses on the people or the employees and not on the organizational processes. So it recognizes the need of designing jobs that are rewarding and interesting, which can satisfy employees' needs for growth, responsibility, and recognition. So the job enrichment is connected to motivational approach, so which seeks to enrich work experiences based on creating job or works that enhances the need satisfaction. So Herb, in addition, Herberg's two-factor theory of motivation proposed that certain attributes of work in relation to the of job satisfaction and dissatisfaction of employees, we have two. One is the motivators, which enhance satisfaction. So what are these motivators? So it includes opportunities for advancement and recognition or achievement, work nature, responsibility, and others. So from the word itself, motivators means these factors can motivate an individual to perform better or become productive in the workplace. So next is the hygiene factors, so which seeks to prevent dissatisfaction. This means that it may not directly motivate the employees, but the absence of these factors can lead to dissatisfaction at the workplace. So it maintains the employee on on his job, on his work or in the company, because these factors are associated with the job context or work setting, and it may include relationships with their peers or their subordinates. So example of hygiene factors are the working conditions, the organizational policies, salary, and supervision. So next approach is the socio-technical systems approach. So this system consists of two independent but interrelated parts. So one is a social part, so which refers to the people performing the task and the relationships among them. And next is the technical part. So it pertains to the tools, the equipment, the techniques and methods for the task performance. So the term socio-technical signifies the joint relationship that must occur between social and technical parts, and the word system communicates that this connection results in a unified whole. So socio-technical systems approach has the idea that the design and performance of any organizational system can only be understood and improved if both social and technical aspects are brought together, because they must act together in order to accomplish the task. So it is said a unified whole. So in addition, so this approach produces two kinds of outcomes or results. One is the products, such as the goods and services, and next is the social and psychological consequences, such as the job satisfaction and commitment. So socio-technical practitioners design work and organizations so that the social and technical parts will work together. producing high levels of product and at the same time human satisfaction. So that that is the socio-technical systems approach. So that ends my video presentation. So I hope you learned something from this short video. So thank you so much.